Welcome. You don't have much time, so we'll do this in 3 minutes. But if you have type 1 diabetes, you're going to have it for a long time. And you'll see your doctor for an hour a year if you're lucky, but taking care of yourself for the other 8,759 hours is up to you. So how can a media resource help you do this well? Well, when you're first diagnosed, you ask yourself, what the heck is type 1 diabetes? I mean, it sounds pretty freaking serious. Taking needles? Poking holes in myself? So if the first things you hear after diagnosis are some campaign saying that diabetes is the 6th leading cause of death in the USA, or some old lady saying how terrible diabetes is, or some medical professional who only sees the very worst cases and not the good ones, or someone who stresses the potential long-term complications, then your attitude becomes, well, negative. But if the first thing you hear after diagnosis is that there are lots of pro athletes with type 1, medication and technology are advancing at the speed of light, and the challenges of type 1 are like doing more exercise, math, and self-discipline, and therefore make you stronger, smarter, and more, willpowerful, then your attitude becomes proactive. I see wonderfully proactive people with type 1 at diabetes conferences and events, but the others I run into at the grocery store, at a party, or anywhere else are usually on the other side of the spectrum. It all has to do with that first impression, because once you decide what it is, that first impression starts coming true. If you feel helpless, then you become depressed about type 1 and you don't even try. Then all the bad stuff does happen. We're not minimizing it, but here's where we come in. Welcome to Type 1 is all about the first impression. We answer the question, what the heck is this thing, the way it should be answered. We use media to funnel people toward a proactive perspective and give them the information they need to take control. And that's also where our sponsors come in. They get to help us inform people new to type 1 about the medications and products that will help them thrive. Once people with type 1 have that perspective, there are wonderful organizations that act as lifelong resources. And we're trying to grow their audiences and membership. We're creating a shift in thinking. Get with the times. It's not a limitation. We're doing it through the exploding power of media. A documentary that tells a real-life story of going from diagnosis to thriving with type 1. Social media to allow participation and create buzz. The website that provides all the basic information a person new to type 1 needs and helps them find and connect with the wonderful groups in their area that match their interests. Oh, and we're also translating all our content into 11 languages to give it worldwide reach. We've had a pretty good reaction so far. So don't just stand on the porch, come on in. We're turning this thing on its head. We work with sponsors, researchers, doctors, educators, camps, media, and support organizations to be the best damn welcome mat that we can be.